Today I'm going to platinum Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. There is a total of 44 trophies and PSN Profiles gives it a 7 out of 10 difficulty and says it will take 70 hours to complete. First, I decided to get the multiplayer trophies. There are 5 total multiplayer trophies in this game. Essentially, you just have to get 200 kills, win 50 matches, and then do some other more specific challenges. I really enjoyed playing the multiplayer, and I'm glad the trophies were in the game because if they weren't, I probably wouldn't have tried it out. I got all of the multiplayer trophies except for the one for winning 50 matches. I decided to leave that one for last. Anyway, now it's time for the campaign. We start out the game chasing down a terrorist in a suburban area. This game is really cool in the sense that you actually get to make decisions that impact the story. We catch the terrorist and interrogate him. The game gave me the option to let him go, capture him, or throw him off the roof. You can guess what I did.
One down, one to go.
18 hours later, we try to assassinate the big terrorist dude while he's boarding a plane. I guess the developers wanted to pad out the gameplay a bit because even though my shot was perfectly lined up, it missed. It's alright though because we get to chase the plane down in a jeep and then we kill him, earning our first single player trophy. Next, we jump into the past and see Ronald Reagan, who orders us to go into Vietnam and steal some intel from a guy named Perseus. This mission reminds me a lot of the third mission in the original Modern Warfare. We steal the intel and then I get to pilot a helicopter, which is very fun. During that section, I get a trophy for destroying all the enemy vehicles and mortar teams. After that, our helicopter crashes and we're surrounded, but then the Air Force comes in. Completing the mission earned me another trophy. Next up, we have a stealth mission where we have to sneak into Germany. Well, at least it's supposed to be stealth. I literally just went in guns blazing and it worked. So, I sneak into this guy's house and shoot his wife, and then I use a blacklight torch to find some intelligence. I also found some very strange things in their bedroom with it. Unfortunately, this girl that the guy was hiding in his closet started screaming, and he heard it and knocked me out. I get captured by these weirdos, but it's okay because my friends rescue me and we kill them all. I got a trophy for completing the mission, and during it I got a trophy for getting 5 kills with each weapon type. After that, we infiltrate a Russian base and we stumble upon a training ground for invading the US. That is the funniest shit I've ever seen in a COD game. Also, this happens.
Not a fucking word, Bill.
During the mission, I get a trophy for shooting 15 of the Russian targets. If you haven't already noticed, I'm trying to get all of the mission-specific trophies on my first playthrough, rather than going back at the end. Anyway, it turns out we got the wrong intel and the Russians really fuck us up. We managed to escape and then Woods gets a little mad.
Maybe I can knock the truth out of you.
You might want to rethink that, Woods.
I got a trophy for completing the mission. In the next mission, we infiltrate some other Russian base in the snow. The Russians really need work safes to come out and take a look at their zip lines because mine fell down while I was on it. Maybe it had something to do with the Russians shooting at it. I honestly have no idea why we were at a Russian base, but we escape in an absolutely horrible section of the mission. You have to defend yourself in this basement thingy while you get lifted out by a helicopter. It's super glitchy because the thing you're standing on keeps swinging and you glitch into the wall. Anyway, that took me around 40 minutes, but I got a trophy for doing it. I also got 3 more trophies for killing an enemy with a bow while on a zip line, and for killing 12 enemies with exploding barrels while on the elevator thing, and another for getting 200 kills with an AR in the campaign. Next, we play as the KGB head of security, who is secretly working for the US. Basically, the Russians have found out that there is a spy, me, so we have to frame someone else so we don't get caught. It's actually a really fun mission because there are multiple ways you can frame the guy. I chose to hack the computers and the poor guy gets taken away. Also, one cool thing is that a young Zakhaev is working for the Russians. If you don't know, he is actually the main villain of the original Modern Warfare. Anyway, after that we switch to playing as Bell, the US agent. We sneak in, steal some intel, and then get out in quite a spectacular fashion. We just get these huge machine guns and blow everyone to smithereens. Completing the mission earned me a single trophy. After that, we learned that Perseus has a nuclear bomb and he plans to launch it, so we storm this base/lab and we learned that he actually has over a dozen nuclear bombs and he's gonna start World War III. Unfortunately, we're surrounded, so me, Laser, and Park make a final stand on the rooftop. While waiting for evac, there is a small section where you can control an AC-130, and I get a trophy for shooting 35 enemies. Evac is about to arrive and we have to hook up to it. I hook up, but then an RPG hits and I have to choose between saving Laser and Park. Oh shit, well he's got a cool beard. Ooh, her accent is nice, but bros before hoes. No, she's hot. I'm sorry, Laser, I gotta choose her. When we get back to base, I'm pretty banged up, and they drug me with this weird stuff that makes me remember things. So it turns out that Bell, the character you play as, is actually an ex-Russian agent who was captured by the CIA, and they kinda reinvented him, and now they're using him to get to Perseus. You play through flashbacks of Vietnam, and you can either choose to disobey Adler or obey him in the flashback. You have to do both for the platinum. I chose to disobey him for the first time around, so I get a trophy for that. When I wake up, I can either lie to him about where Perseus is or tell the truth. Again, you have to play through both, but I decided to help him this time. That's 2 trophies for this mission. For the final mission, we head over to destroy all the missile silos to stop Perseus. Before we head out, there is a pretty damn epic cutscene.
We'll do whatever it takes. Some of us will cross the line to make sure the line's still there in the morning.
There's a section on the car where you have a grenade launcher. I got a trophy for destroying all of the sniper towers and trucks. After that, we run around for a bit and destroy the AA guns to make way for the bombers to bury the missile silos. It works, and I get 3 trophies for completing the game on various difficulties. But wait, there's more. After that, something pretty crazy happens.
Heroes have to make sacrifices. That's why when I ask you for one more, I hope you understand. It was never personal.
I guess I should have betrayed them. There were also 2 optional missions in the campaign. They don't really contribute much to the story. You just go and assassinate a guy in each. I enjoyed them, and they earned me 2 trophies. Now I have to play through the last few missions again, but betray the US this time. While going through the Vietnam mission, I got a trophy for using 5 people as a human shield, and then 1 for completing the mission while obeying Adler. After that, I lied to Adler about where the nukes were, and then me and the Russians ambushed them. This ending is actually so much better than the other one. I get to kill everyone in the CIA team and then Adler before we launch the nukes. Completing that mission earned me the final trophy in the campaign. After that, I moved on to the Dead Ops arcade trophies. This mode is actually a top-down arcade shooter, but there's also a version in regular first person, which I played. I'm not going to spend too long talking about these trophies. They were pretty annoying, but there were only 5 of them, and the first person made it a lot easier. Anyway, I completed all of the tasks for 5 trophies. After that, I moved on to regular zombies. This one was a pretty big grind, mainly because of the 6-pack trophy where I had to upgrade 6 skill perks to tier 3. For the most part, the trophies weren't too difficult. I just had to do things like stay in the yard for 15 rounds or kill 100 enemies without leaving the crashed wing in the courtyard. For quite a few of the trophies, like completing the Easter egg of a specific map and then closing the portal somewhere, I just let my teammates do the work, so that was nice. I'm not a huge fan of zombies, but I definitely enjoyed myself a bit. In total, getting all of the zombies trophies earned me 9 trophies. Finally, I went ahead and got just a few more wins to get the trophy for 50 multiplayer wins. I'll just play the clip. Oh no, I hate this map. I hate the big maps in this game, but it's whatever. I can't find anyone. I mean, we're winning, but I can't find anyone. Ah, a person. Yes. 2 people. No, god damn it, I can't aim. I'm actually autistic. I don't know if I already said this, but the graphics in this game are so good, man. You're dead. Come on, buddy. Oh shit. Oh my god, it's an ambush. See you later. That sound is so satisfying, man. Okay, there's 50 wins. There's the final trophy. Yippee. Well, there's the platinum, I guess. There we go. 44 out of 44. And there you have it. The Black Ops Cold War Platinum. This game was really fun, and I'd highly recommend it. Now, go and check out this video where I platinumed Call of Duty Advanced Warfare.